Safe, family. Wipe your feet as you come in the door. Y'all already know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't, clean up your mess, man, by subscribing and ringing that bell icon. Y'all know what the business is. But first, before we get into anything, I want to share this with y'all because it's been a lot of stuff going on in the media. You know, John Madden losing his life, Betty White, you know, all these different things going on. But low key, this hasn't been talked about or televised very much within the media. But you got Biden, who rang in the new year at the Wilmington home, told reporters Friday that he warned Putin during the 50-minute call Thursday that Russia would pay a heavy price if the country made further military moves against Ukraine, which is the U.S. allies. Then it goes on to say, meanwhile, Putin told Biden that the action against the nuclear superpower would be a mistake, which our descendants will appreciate as a huge one. That's disrespectful boy. Then it goes on to say, according to Russian presidential foreign policy aide Yuri Yushkov, I don't know how to pronounce that, but y'all can go ahead and read the rest of the little article, you know, that's right here. You know, they meeting and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much, as y'all can see, man, you know, the U.S. and Russia are having a standoff right now over the U.S.'s ally in Ukraine, you know what I'm saying? And it's looking like this could potentially start something that could be global, because we all know who Russia's allies is. There have been talks over the last decade of, you know, a real situation being brewing between, you know, the U.S., China, and, you know, Russia. But y'all got to understand, scripture talked about this, you know what I'm saying? You know, with Russia being, you know, the beast from the water, you know, or the EU, and China being, you know, the red dragon. Y'all gotta understand what's going on, you know what I'm saying? This is prophecy being played out right in front of y'all eyes, and y'all just don't see it. Now, y'all gotta understand, man, you're gonna pay a terrible price, and, you know, that's a mistake that your descendants will feel. That's just, you know, government talk. That's politician talk of them basically saying, you know, you do that, I'ma step on you. You know what I'm saying? You ready to get slid on? We finna slide, we finna go at it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go up. Ain't no coming down from that. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they saying. That's what that is. So y'all got to pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes, you know, in the world, whenever, you know, all of these big celebrities are dropping like flies, man, because there's always something going on. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that down in the comment section. And with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe it. Visions of prisons, I know it's better in heaven, cause being here ain't living. The late great Tupac. Rest in heaven, King. But what's going on today, folks? Y'all know what time it is. Let's get to these followers and family that joined the Instagram. We got 3J Gang tapping in. And then we got P. Woody, you know, tapping in as well. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Killer 4100, you know, blood RIP to the, you know, I couldn't read the last part, King, but appreciate you tapping in. Then we got T That Guy, Terrence Usher, tapping in as well. Appreciate you, King. And then we got Who That Smell Back. Appreciate you tapping in as well, King. And y'all already know if y'all want your shout out, go tap in with the Instagram family. Y'all already know. But like I said in the pre-intro, man, it's a lot going on in the world right now, and y'all need to pay attention to what's going on, man. Don't be clueless. You know, stay up to date and educated. I'm going to do my best to inform y'all about the latest, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. You feel me? But you got to also educate yourself on what's going on around you. You know, stay aware of your surroundings. But with that being said, let's get to it. Believe that. In our first situation for the day, and I apologize, y'all. You know, I'm in the car. I got to go get wifey from work. So if the audio sound a little different, just know, you know, I'm picking up wifey. But in our first situation, man, I wasn't really gonna touch on this one, man, because my boy Top Shot Gorilla touched on it yesterday. You know, shout out to that King, man. He be on it, man. If you're not subscribed to his channel, man, go check him out. Subscribe. You know, he already did it, so I ain't really got to too much touch on it. You know, but I still thought I should share this just due to the fact that I was touching on the TBG situation between Fredo, One Thiezy, and Seven Hardaway. Now, Seven Hardaway cleared up everything and let it be known, you know, there ain't no situation between him and Fredo. Fredo put him on, you know what I'm saying? And Fredo, you know, is pretty much the one that he's always gonna, you know, give his loyalty to. Fredo changed his life, which is 100. But at the end of the day, man, we can't deny the fact that, you know, there was some situations within, you know, those back and forths, man, that did seem a little bit direct. You know, indirect as well as direct. You know, they seem subliminal, you feel me? But, you know, he cleared that up, as well as Fredo Bang went ahead and hearted the post, as you guys can see from right here. And then, you know, Boulevard Re-Up commented on it. You know, all the TBG fam, you know, they talked about it. Boulevard Re-Up pretty much said that he couldn't say it better himself. You know, TBG is pretty much a family, you know, and everybody bosses, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just 100, man. We love to see that. We love to see that there's no real friction there, you know what I'm saying? And I think we can lean towards the latter. And what I was saying, you know, where I felt like that was just a deflection and, you know, type of situation, and most of the supporters on the channel thought so as well. So we never really thought it was any situation where there was real friction, you know what I'm saying? But as you can see, man, you know, they saying the bloggers take stuff and twist it, you know, but I mean, it was just kind of, like I said, man, subliminal, and we didn't much know who was being talked about when so many people was talking at the same time. So you could see where those situations would correlate and people would think that something would be going on. But once again, man, shout out to Top Shot Gorilla for being the first one to report on that. You know what I'm saying? Go check out his channel in that video. Believe that. But then Seven Hardaway goes on to say, you know, all 2022, he going in, he put a couch, a TV, a small refrigerator, you know, a 60-inch flat screen, you know, in his new studio. And he locking down, you know what I'm saying? So send him beats to his email, he going up. One Thiezy also said, you know, that he's locking in, you know, this year, and this year is going to be his year as well. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, you know, for going. Then he goes ahead and shares a post that says, Lil Yoshi is so loyal, you know, with the little fingers crossed, you know, basically saying, you know, his little partner is just 100 all the way through and through. And we get that from Lil Yoshi. Then I want to touch on the fact, you know, just very, very briefly, you know, that Fredo Bang shared that boy Black Gotti's post, man, and they little friendship, camaraderie, you know, mutual respect for each other is continuously growing. And shout out to Black Gotti, man, because he always reaching out, man. He reaching, you know, he don't act Hollywood and like, you know, he just better than anybody else, you know, even though he, you know, he up, you know, he viral. He still 100, show love, you know what I'm saying, and show respect. So I respect that, man, all the way through and through. Being a regular viewer of his channel for some years now, man, since the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So much love to him, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. I love to see the black brothers up. Then we got Fredo Bang, you know, also pretty much being played by, you know, Mr. I can't even say it on here. Y'all know his little catchphrase, man. You know, that's that man's right there. Well, I will say it ends with a G, you know, E-G. Can't say the whole thing, though. That's my boy, though, Michael Blackston. And yeah, man, you see him vibing out to Fredo Bang's music. Of course, I can't play the audio, but that's a huge thing. Michael Blackston, my bad, is millions of followers up. He's been in, you know, crazy hit movies, you know, Friday, the Master P movies. We can go on and on, man. That man is a global superstar. You know what I'm saying? By all means. In the comedy game, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot. But yeah, man, dancing to Fredo's music, man, that's a huge win, a huge steal. Then next up, man, we got that man Hard Body Be Easy. As Hard Body Be Easy, you know, shares his numbers. You know, he shares, you know, the digits. And one thing we do know is, you know, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't what? They don't lie. Y'all know what it is. 200 million streams up, 4 million views on TikTok. You know, he's hitting millions. You see the millions? You see what my boy doing, man? He doing numbers, man. Shout out to Hard Body Be Easy, man. Doing your thing, man, and showing them how you coming. You know, Hard Body Be Easy always humble, so we never really know how many numbers he really doing. We know he got the gold plaques. You know what I'm saying? We know he a hit producer, but we never really see his numbers because he remained humble. But now he's showing y'all like I got it. I got the credentials. Don't play with me. You feel me? Shout out to that man though, 100. Then we got the meat of the video as Ivy Jr., pretty much send a shiggity at Tootie Raw and Boosie in his new song. So as y'all can see, he said drill a dude and his daddy and leave him by his mama though. Who y'all think he was talking about in that one? Like, I already gave y'all who I thought he was talking about, but I want to know who y'all think he was, because maybe you think he talking about somebody else, you feel me? And then we got to go on to the next part of the meat of the video. And in this next part, man, we got, an originator of, the Baton Rouge young sound. You know what I'm saying? The originator of the new school out of Baton Rouge, in my opinion. And Mr. Cain, the legend, you feel me? And pretty much, man, he dropped a new song to Kodak Black's, Super Gremlin. And this was, this was a little while ago. Wasn't a little while ago, but y'all know how the music scene moves. After about a week, it pretty much moves on. But I ain't see nobody touch on it, so I feel like I might as well touch on it and bring it to y'all. Now, he went at, somebody in this situation, talked about, when we used to sell, them handlebars, back in the day, when we used to, be partners back in the day, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And also said, he tired of hearing dudes speaking on people in interviews, that's, stop doing that, that's busted stuff, pretty much speak on your own thing. We used to be partners, we could have been superstars, but now we not rocking together, you know what I'm saying? And in this interview, in this song, everybody thought that, this man was talking about Scotty Kane, because they don't see him rocking with Scotty Kane, no more. But that's Scotty Kane's little cousin. Of course, Scotty Kane did a diss song towards, that man's, he sent shiggities at Mr. Cain, and Mr. Cain got out and, basically, put all that noise to bed, you know what I'm saying? He said, this is my little cousin, and his love there. He would never allow, that to go anywhere further than, Scotty Kane feeling some type of way, saying something on wax, and then him just shut it all down like he's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And also in this song, he sent, condolences and respect towards Molly G, which was his partner. A lot of people thought, he was crippin' because he said, I'm rocking the Crip, the Crippin' Blue for you. But nah, he wasn't saying he was crippin', he ain't got nothing to do with that. That's not the culture, you know what I'm saying? In BR and really Louisiana, most of Louisiana as a whole. But he was just paying his respect as far as that. Now, who he was exactly talking to as far as, this whole situation was Zay. Zay, off the interviews, you know what I'm saying, that been going viral. Zay went at him in some interviews talking about how, he pretty much was sleeping on his couch. And then when, Zay had to put Mr. Cain out, he wasn't sleeping on the couch, he had a room. And then when Zay wanted to move Mr. Cain out the room to the couch, for his little partner, A1, Mr. Cain kind of got mad and said he had somewhere else to go. So then Zay went out of town and his house got vandalized and pretty much robbed. And he blamed it on Mr. Cain, to which Mr. Cain said he'll never bite the hand that feeds him. You know what I'm saying? And he also talked about how Mr. Cain was supposed to sign with him, Zay. And his cousin came in with $10,000. And that was the most money, Mr. Cain ever seen. So Mr. Cain was ready to sign and didn't lock in with Zay, which had him feeling like, after everything I did for you, you would really move on and move around, you know what I'm saying, instead of locking down with me. Talked about how, Mr. Cain started off of him, he the one that got him his first, pretty much video, all that different stuff, man. Y'all check out this interview, man.
Had some money, he so-called wanted to design Mista, you know what I'm saying? He had $10,000 that made Mr. eyes go up at the time. Because, he come from nothing. And I understand that $10,000, people like that change his life. But I'm like, dude, look what I just did for you. Like, just lock in with me. But the fact that you want to go run off with him for $10,000 shows me your character. You feel me? Fast forward. I'm gonna tell you a real story. Okay. So bam, I got a
shout out to that man changing plans and his platform for that interview. He really did his thing with that. We already dove on the interview before. That's all I can show y'all. So go check out the rest if y'all want to hear the rest about Mr. Cain. These are a few of the titles. You You know what I'm saying? And that one in specific. But there's a couple other ones. And as you can see, man, it was direct shiggities at him. You know what I'm saying? These are all the titles where you're going to find them. See Mista exposed. You know what I'm saying? All these little titles. Of course, Mista going to come back and respond. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, not feel too happy about that. But like I said, you know, in the other interview, when you check it out a little more, he pretty much said that Mista, you know, basically jacked his house because Mista had a key. He told his mom to go get the key while he was out of town. Came in, you know, the house is vandalized. And then he blamed it on Mista, to which Mista said he wouldn't bite the hand that fed him. But also, y'all got to remember, he let another person move in with him, you know what I'm saying, named A1. You know what I'm saying? He never came at him sideways or anything like that. You got to check the whole scene and the whole situation before you go to blaming people. You can't be mad at Mista because he tried to sign with somebody else. It must have been something in you that you showed him, that made him feel like he couldn't trust you or rock with you to sign for $10,000. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to blame somebody, check every exponent in the situation. Because ain't nobody in their right mind going to sign for $10,000, bruh. Like, people know the rap game is more lucrative than that. I don't take, you know, Mr. Cain as a fool, and that'd be a foolish move. That's why you see he didn't do it, obviously, because he up. 10,000 ain't nothing to him no more. But let's go ahead and move on to the next situation. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that down in the comment section, family. Now, just briefly, you got people, you know, DMing me talking about what this man Block said in his post, you know, talking about Taylor Street. You know what I'm saying, and how it's done him so much wrong and all this and all that. I'm not going to read all that. All I'm going to say is y'all see that at the first part, he said at Taylor Street, which shows y'all he talking about his block. He not talking about an individual. This is not a shiggity towards anybody. He's talking about his block. You can see it right up under his name if you go to Instagram. And we all know he's from Taylor Street. He screams it out. Baby Joe scream it out. So, you know, we ain't got too much to talk about that. Then he goes on to say something I completely respect, to which he says, don't pay me no homage. Praise God and only God. Y'all know I totally respect that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about our Heavenly Father. You know, gotta respect, love, and pray all praise, homage, you know, all the glory be to the Most High. Y'all know how we coming. You feel me, family? But yeah, man, much respect to Block for this, man, because he set an example, you know what I'm saying, with this one. So I got, you know, the utmost respect for that. You feel me? But then next up, man, we got the internet going crazy about this picture that came out, you know, about Lil Durk sharing NBA Youngboy, you know, talking about NBA Youngboy, his Rilla album, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the album that featured Kevin Gates, right? But pretty much, man, on this album, you know, well, he liked the album. He said that, you know, YB and 21 Savage was, you know, tearing up the rap game, you know, with this music that they was dropping in. They taking hold of it, you know, they holding it down. You know, they doing their thing, and he was showing love. Because at that time, you know, there wasn't really no friction. So there was no reason to not show love. You feel me? But we all know what transpired since then. So, of course, you know, there's stuff on the internet that's going to be a part of the archive that, you know, you're going to be able to find later on in life. But at the end of the day, man, you know, things happen and things transpired that, you know, is, you know, out of everybody's hands. And it is what it is at this point. And there ain't no going back. After bloodshed, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? The most we can hope is that there's a mutual agreement to where there will be no further bloodshed. You feel me? But as far as these two sides, you know, having a camaraderie, never again, bro. So why reminisce on this old stuff at this point? You feel me? Let's just move on and find bigger and better things, you know, to feel passionate about. You feel me? It's a lot of good stuff out here. A lot of different, you know, rap artists up and coming, and, you know, people who ain't out here, you know, got stuff going on. So let's move on to stuff like that. You feel me? But next up, man, we got this man, you know, Pooh Shiesty's kinfolk, you know what I'm saying, his cousin. And if y'all don't know who this is, man, y'all go check him out on Instagram. This is Pooh Shiesty's family, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much this is his auntie, you know what I'm saying? And his auntie just passed away. And he pretty much said, "Mommy, you just gonna go leave me like this? Just seeing you the day before yesterday," you know what I'm saying, with the crying emojis and all this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he lost his mother, man. Pooh Shiesty's auntie passed away. Some news I wanted to deliver to y'all, man, because I felt like, you know, that's important. Just being a supporter of Pooh Shiesty and whatnot. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on all that down in the comment section. And all these different subjects that we talked about. Rest in paradise, you know, to... you know, Pooh Shiesty's auntie, you know, or kinfolk. I don't know exactly the relation, but I know that these two are cousins. I don't know if their parents are sisters or if their parents are cousins. Y'all know what I mean, but they are cousins. That's definitely Pooh Shiesty's family. You know, condolences and hearts go out to Pooh Shiesty's family. You know, and yeah, man, you know, things happen, man. But you know, we are showing our love and respect. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on all these topics down in the comment section. You know, especially the one with Ivy Jr. and Mr. Cain. You know what I'm saying? The situation with TBG and what I talked about in the beginning, man. Go educate yourself, man, and learn something, you feel me, about what's going on in this world right now, because that's vital, you feel me? But y'all know we gonna tap in next time, and I got the More of the Hurt interview finna drop, so y'all just be waiting for me. Y'all know what the business is. Till next time, kings and queens, like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, share the video so more people can see it. You know what I'm saying? Turn post notifications on, that way you'll never miss a video. You know what I'm saying? And you know, your boy will be back, man, 24/7, man. You know what it is, man. We back at it like an addict. Ain't no games, man. We all focused. You know, we driven. We staying locked in. Daily uploads. I ain't missing no days. You feel me? All 2022. So if it looks like I'm gonna miss one, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me and get me going. You feel me? But on the cool, man, let's get to it. But peace and blessings, though, kings and queens. Y'all know it's all love from my way. Make sure you tap in with the Instagram. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it.